Hello and welcome to the test bit. Today we are doing another video review of some Lego. This time though it's not Star Wars, it's not Lord of the Rings, it's not Hobbits. No. It is the new Simpsons Lego minifigures. Individually packaged minifigures. Now we've got a whole load of them here just to have a quick look at, and also we've got other news as well that we're going to be doing with the figures following. But these they're brand new. They just came out a few days ago at the beginning of May 2014, and they are individually bagged minifigures. So these are not available as a set. They come individually bagged, and you won't know what you're getting. No, this is completely blind. All the bags are exactly the same. Trust us, we've looked into it. All the codes on the back are exactly the same. It's completely random. You won't know what you're getting. So we've got quite a few here. We were very fortunate in that we got sent a whole crapload of them, trying to get the full 16, as there are 16 to collect. We managed to get 12 out of the 16, so we're very pleased with what we did actually get, and we're going to take a look at those and also do some photos of the ones that were missing. These are slightly different to the average minifigures. Let's just take a look at Nelson to begin with, because they've got moulded heads, basically. They look like little toy versions of the characters from the actual Simpsons themselves. They're not the traditional Lego minifigure kind of moulded round. I suppose Homer's almost got that moulded round head. They are actual moulded heads, which make them quite unique, quite interesting. But some people sort of say, well, it's not a Lego minifigure then, is it? It's not got the proper head. But anyway, we're going to cast that aside and look at the ones we actually did get. Like I say, out of the 16 that were possibly available, we managed to bag 12 of them, which we were very happy. So let's take a look at each ones that we did get. Up first here, we've got Krusty. Now, with each minifigure, you get the moulded head piece. Which just sort of fits like any other sort of Lego piece, just goes on like that. You get an accessory. In the case of Krusty, he's got a lovely pie. That's a nice sort of printed pie. Very nice. Just sort of fits into his hand like that. The leg pieces, body pieces are quite standard. A lot of them wear t-shirts, so you get half printing on the arms, which are quite nice. And what's also quite nice, you can't really tell on Krusty, but someone say like Chief Wiggum, it's yellow skin. So we're back to the sort of the old traditional minifigures that had yellow skin, which is quite nice. They all get a base. A 4-piece base like that, just to sit on, so it is quite nice. They are nice sort of presentation figures to go on there, but give me around. Pretty plain on the back for your Krusty, and I suppose that because they are cartoon characters, the detail on some of them is quite plain, because they are sort of, you know, they're almost like they have their the outlines as if they've been drawn. Chief Wiggum gets a loudspeaker and a truncheon. Nice printing on the trousers there with the handcuff and the little pocket. That's really nice. Printing on the sides of the arms as well for the old Chief, and same job with the head. Again, they do look very much like the cartoon characters, don't they? They're very good. As Chief, let's look at Maggie. Maggie is quite unusual because she doesn't have the standard body, as you can see, because she's so small. She's got this sort of new, I'm not too sure if this has been out before. No, I've never seen this before for a baby, but it's sort of a solid blocky piece for the body. 2 in the bottom like that. Standard sort of head, same as everybody else. And she gets a dirty little teddy bear all cut up. That was one thing that's great about these. Each and every one of them has got something which sort of defines their character, but they're also linking with a lot of humour and a lot of jokes from the series. Some of the best episodes from the series as well. Oh, nice printing on Maggie's face as well with the bow. Ralphie, bless him, Ralphie, with the I choose you Valentine's card he gave to Lisa. I think that was like the first or second series, so these are sort of old really good jokes that people are going to know, but really great sort of printing on that tile piece there. That's not a sticker, that is a printed accessory. Because he's one of the kids, he gets the little hobbit legs that we've seen in Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit sets. When you get Bilbo, he's got these little legs which makes him a lot smaller. It is great because it does strike a big difference. Let's get him next to his dad. There is a lot of difference there in the height with the adults and the kids. It's surprising how much sort of difference those legs do make, but it is very good. So we like Ralphie very much, and he's just got that sort of gormless look on his face that we really like. So let's give you your card back, Ralphie, so you can go and give it to Lisa. Similar accessory is Milhouse. Again, little legs for a kid, and he's got a copy of Cyclops, the glasses-wearing superhero. Milhouse is great. We love him. Again, extremely plain body. Again, short sleeve shirt on the top and little shorts, so you just see a tiny little bit of leg. That's fantastic. So Milhouse is great. Another kid, Lisa. Lisa's quite interesting. Great printing front and back for her pearl necklace. Saxophone is really nice, grips it really well, but of course she gets a little skirt, so you do get a little material piece with Lisa that wraps around the kid legs, presenting a nice little skirt for Lisa. She's great. Look at that. Fantastic. Moving on to someone bigger. Scratchy. Is this Scratchy or Itchy? No, Itchy's the mouse, isn't it? This is Scratchy. We love Scratchy. He gets quite a unique piece. Let's take his base off. He gets a kind of a rubberized tail section, which again I've never seen before, which sort of fits onto the legs very well, which does add a couple of millimeters onto Scratchy, making him, I think he might be the tallest minifigure, but it's quite imposing with the axe. It's a great axe printed on the end. Look at that. Great axe, great head, sort of soft rubberized. Reminds us of a lot of some of the weirder creatures you get on the space sets, and also some of the Jedis from the Star Wars sets. It's that sort of soft rubber, much softer than a lot of the minifigures, so it's great that. And of course you've got the sort of the white glove hands, reminiscence of Tom and Jerry, so that's nice. Here's the man himself, Homer. Now I must say, when we got sent these, we've got about 6 Homers. So if anybody wants a Homer, do let us know. Send us a tweet at the test bit. Homer's great. We really love Homer. Of course, short sleeve again, but very plain. But it's classic Homer, isn't it? That's unmistakable that is Homer Simpson. A little printed donut, which we're really, really in love with. Like I say, we have got about 6 of these now, if anyone's interested. And the remote control is great. I mean, that's in itself is a great sort of brick that you could use for other things as well if you wanted to use these. And the head as well is just fantastic Homer all the way around. So really pleased with Homer. I think he's different as well to the Homer that came with the Simpsons house, the big mega set that we've been trying to get our hands on now for a couple of months. So I think all of these are a bit different to the ones, the actual Simpson families that you get. Here's Grandpa Simpson with Old Man Yells at Cloud newspaper. Again, fantastic joke. Lovely printed piece. Definitely worth the collecting. Grandpa's great. He's got his wrinkly skin. He's like a wrinklier version of Homer. He's Homer's future, isn't he? Let's get him together. They're fantastic. Yeah, we love Grandpa. Again, but quite plain trousers. But, you know, they're a cartoon. That's all you need, really. He's got his little necktie thing. And with a wrinkled face on top. Fantastic. Let's see who's next. Now one of our favourites. Flanders! Ned Flanders. Fantastic. Look at that. With his I Heart Southpaws mug. And, of course, property of Ned Flanders on his toolbox, which no doubt Homer's about to pinch off at any second. We love Ned. Again, plain, simple trousers. Nice bit of printing on the tape. That's all it takes, really, to make a Simpsons character. Ned's head's a bit weird. You can see that because his glasses project forward, you've got a bit of a weird sort of white section on the side. And I think this is actually... There are pieces in that head to make Ned. It's not just printing onto a single piece. Those glasses are another piece which are glued on. So it's sort of a bit of a complex head there for Neddy. But again, unmistakably Ned. Next up is Apu. Hello, Mr. Simpson. There we go. Apu comes, of course, with his squishy. From the straight from the Quickie Mart with a squishy then. Apu's great. Brown skin, obviously. I think he's the only non-yellow character included in this range. But we were hoping for Lenny and Carl as well. But I'm sure there's going to be a wave 2 of Simpson characters. There's hundreds, isn't there? There's hundreds we'd like to see. We'd like to see Sideshow Bob as well. But again, Apu's great. Love this squishy. That can be used for other things as well. Fits on top like that. Nice printing on the front. Again, unmistakably Apu. And finally, we've got Nelson, another little kid with his short little trousers on there. He's got a rather vicious looking baseball bat, and of course with his sort of gormless, toothy look. Again, it really is, let's pick another adult. It really is a great difference between the adults and the kids. It really does work well just with those shortened legs. So well done there to LEGO for picking that. So they're the ones that we got. 12 fantastic minifigures. Really happy with those. The ones we missed out on were Margie, dear Marge, of course, with a handbag and Donut Fancy magazine for Homer there. And of course, it looks like Marge also gets the material skirt like dear Lisa gets. What else did we miss out? Wow, we missed out on Bart, didn't we? That is a shame. We would have loved a Bart for his little short trousers. Same short trousers, I think, as Nelson wears, but never mind. Again, quite simple. But the skateboard as well, an actual wheeled skateboard. Not too sure if it comes with the base as well. It probably does, but if that skateboard would be fantastic to see Bart riding along on there. And now this was the one that we were really, really looking forward to. This is one we used for a main picture on the front page of the site when we did the news that these were coming out. And that is, of course, Mr. Burns. I think Mr. Burns has by far the best accessory. Look at that. The three-eyed goldfish in a jar. I think that's a transparent headpiece. But that would have been really, really cool. And, of course, a nuclear rod as well. So we were sad that we missed out on Burnsy. And lastly, we missed out on Itchy. Scratchy's arch nemesis. And again, he would have been a short-legged character because he's smaller, but the head looks quite interesting, and he comes with a great big club. So yeah, it's a shame we missed out on those 4, but I think we did pretty well. I think a lot of other reviewers that got the whole pack of telling me how they've got 7 or 8 grandpas and 22 Mr. Burns and all that, but that, you know, so we're really happy that we got a good deal of the actual set. So do check them out. They're available right now in this United Kingdom for about £2.50, £3 depending upon where you buy them. Have a good feel. Do you know what? If you were trying to pick one that you were after, have a good feel. Look look online to see what shape the heads are. The heads are the largest part. And like, for example, it's to be pretty hard to miss old Krusty's sticky out bits there, or Scratchy's ears pointing out there. Oh, never to mind. Look at Lisa's. You will be able to feel if you have a good feel. Don't get arrested for damaging products, but do have a good feel to see what you get. So that is LEGO Simpsons minifigures available now. We're very happy with what we've got. Check out the other LEGO reviews we've got on the site, and also news for a competition that we'll be giving away some Simpson figures. So cheers, bye-bye.